Okay, so I think I broke something. I broke my stream bot for the Twitch. But I'll just give it back its permissions and hopefully it works next time. What the heck is going on? My CPU usage is out of control. Really not understanding why it's doing that, but it's 10% higher than it normally is, maybe because of the colors. Can't really tell why, but I'll just ignore that and continue to work on this. Alright, fixed my bot. Now it does what it's supposed to, I suppose. I didn't think of getting my wet palette ready, so I'll have to work without it. I might as well make a wet palette right now. Well, there's no one here, so... cool. Hello, yay. How you doing? I'm getting ready to work on a painting, so what you can't see, which is like because it's off screen, is that over there. I'm basically getting my colors ready. That's why nothing's happening right now. Oh, crap, I kind of messed up my camera a bit. Alrighty. You're doing good? That's good. I'm doing pretty good as well. I just need to figure out how I'm going to go about enhancing the rest of this. It's something I started a while back. It was a commission. And I lost my notes that I had on it, but I can figure out where or what I need to do. How just saw a video. How just saw a video. What is this grammar? Yeah, this girl smacked this guy's hand and said we have to pray before we eat, and he said why. She said because we always pray before we eat. And home, and the guy said yeah, but people here actually know how to cook. Oh, yeah, I see. What is that, like a skit, I guess? God, everything is stiff because of me not using it in a while, I guess. Hmm. And I got my red, emerald green, various purples. What else do I need? I'm gonna draw. Good. What are you drawing? I'm going to attempt jelly art. Oh, like a drawing of a jelly with all the light effects going through it and stuff. Holy, holy peak! It's been some time since I've joined live, but this has turned out so yeah. Um, this is I can't remember how long ago, but um, I picked it up after a while because I feel like I need to do some adjustments to it. Either way, how you doing, Max? I'm scared. Don't be scared. I'm alright. Just got done sketching some things. Redrew an old design of my D&D character and drew one of my friend's D&D characters. Well, nice. What are you guys? What like? I don't know all of the stuff, but I know that you can be like elves and dwarfs and other things. Oops. Feel it turned on. Listen to music on my phone when watching lives. Yeah, that's good. It's probably awkward otherwise because it's just my voice on YouTube. But hello, Midnight Cherry. How you doing? Looking awesome. Love the colors. Yeah, I think I would say I'm a decent way through this, but I just need to add some finishing touches and augment some sections to look more. It's supposed to be a time battle between these two dudes. Um, and I need to like represent that with this side being like the decay and destruction, and then this side being the rebirth and flourishing. You need to just make it look like it's indicating that there's something of a city or something industrial, I guess, or urban, not necessarily industrial, like structures down there. But yeah, there needs to be a singularity in the middle that I still need to kind of paint in because it's going to be light and darkness mixed together. Um, So yeah, I need to make sure that it doesn't look too straight on because it needs to kind of work with the with this like energy at the side here, while also reading like a structure. I actually need to start using my arts Instagram. I'll probably actually post something on tonight finally. Damn. Do you have a link to it? Um, or the username? You can share it in the YouTube, and maybe I can try to use that to go to your Instagram. Or do you have it linked on your YouTube? Maybe I can get it through there. The contrast definitely shines through while making it still feel like a cohesive piece. Only ever saw you stream earlier, which were mostly digital, so it's neat to see you paint traditionally. Yeah, the funny thing is that I would mostly be doing traditional stuff, but because I started to do a comic, I felt like the safe approach was to start it digitally at least. Um, I'm not entirely sure if that was the best approach looking back at it because there's so much, like it feels so complicated, the programs. So um I might transfer, not transfer, or maybe transfer works. Basically, I might start doing it, some parts of it traditionally eventually. Like maybe if I wanted to ink, because there's going to be a lot of forests, if I wanted to ink some of those traditionally and scan them in and then use them in the panels, I could do that. At least that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Yeah, sure. I can link it here if you don't mind. Yeah. Um, I don't know if it's gonna block you if you make like a proper link. It probably will. So if you can like I don't know if you have to get rid of the .com or whatever. Maybe yeah, maybe everything but the .com. I don't know. Try it out. Let's see what happens. I don't know how to give temporary permissions right now either. Can I like oh, it doesn't give me anything. Max is sleeping draws. Okay, there we go. I can use that. Copy. Ah, you type that into Google and it doesn't give you anything. But if I go to Instagram, maybe it'll give me something. I can at least throw it at the back of the URL and see if it sends me to your profile. Slash next. Sorry, this page isn't available. Okay. Alright, I'll use the Instagram search and let's see. Alright, I found you. It's like a blonde character. There's an elf here. Yeah, that must be the one you were talking about from 2 weeks ago. Roblox. You got a Roblox Alright, I'll give you a follow. And yeah, keep it up. Lennon profile. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what he is. He's one of the Vocaloid boys, right? The center here has to be brighter, but it has to look sinister towards this side here. So I guess we'll have like let's try it. Let's just try it out and see what happens. I guess I would have to go into the yellows here. So I need to get. Well, let's try mid yellow. I don't know if that's the right one, but yeah, it looks like the right one. It's just semi-transparent. Whenever they have the half square, that's pretty much semi-transparent, and that means that I guess we'll need a layer or two before it looks more solid. All right, so I need to make it seem like it's like an orb. So I'm trying to get the white to make like a chrome kind of effect throughout. Um, and these are like windows to different timelines essentially. With this part here breaking down because it could be like, time is decaying or something. Over here, it's rebirth. The hair is for some reason that message isn't showing up for me in my chat watching thing. The hair is not giving? What the hell does that mean? Wait, which one, I guess, is what I should ask first. You know why it's not giving? I don't know what that means. Not giving what? Oh my god, I love the painting, the detail, and this is. Oh, thank you. Hello, Cherry. How you doing? How you doing? Could you translate what this person? Could you translate what Ye is trying to say? What is giving? What is? What does that mean? Like it doesn't look awesome or good. Which one? This one or this one? And also, what would you say is missing then? If you can tell or not. No, my drawing. I can't tell. I can't see your drawing. I don't know the context. What the heck? I can hear myself. Why can't I hear myself? Oh, this is why I can hear myself. Alright, let's turn that off. Alrighty. What do you mean the hair looks amazing? Because she's bald. I think Yeah, so you're talking about her drawing, which would have no bearing on what I'm doing because I have no idea what she's doing because I can't see what she's doing. So just out of context, no context. Don't worry about it, I guess. Spooky. Oh, you're on Twitch. Okay, yeah, I got confused for a sec. Hi, Jimmy. How you doing? Yeah, I can just see your painting on screen, not anyone else's. Yeah. Rawr. Hello, Makio. How you doing? The light sees the darkness and is appalled, while the darkness looks at the light with utter confusion. that's uh that's actually pretty close. Well, yeah, pretty close. Not quite, but pretty close cuz the commissioner um this is their like these are their characters, right? So basically this is the Time Lord, the current Time Lord, and this is the a time mage who wants to basically kill the Time Lord or replace the Time Lord, I guess, because of something, some event that he wanted to change, but couldn't be changed. Something to do with the backstory, essentially. Not remembering it completely, but basically, tragic backstory. Blames Time Lord. Attempts to change the past. Becomes the next Time Lord. And so the cycle repeats. I guess. Presumably. No character in the corner. Oh no. I didn't know that it wasn't. Okay, let me fix that. Oh, there he is. Okay. I didn't know. Yay. Yeah, I guess I was playing with some settings and I forgot to set that back. I analyze your streams. Don't worry. Hell yeah. I need the analysis. I need the performance report. I whoops, my finger slipped. No problem. Hello, Moran. How you doing? Um, me not trusting paint with my traditional art. This is acrylic paint, so it's really forgiving if you want to try a paint. Watercolor scares me though, because for watercolor, there's so much preparation that you have to do with getting the page ready. Otherwise, the page will warp too much. You got to make sure that not only do you have the page ready, but also it's the right type of paper. Then you also have to. I've been watching videos about it because I want to try it eventually. That's why I'm talking about it. But then you also have to manage the wet and dry of your application, as well as the amount of paint that you have in the wash that you're using, because you're essentially staining the page. And then you have to manage whether or not you go over that area again and with what colors and with how much water, because that will determine how the paints blend, because it's going to reactivate the paint that you already put down. There's so much complicatedness with watercolor that I've been like nervous to try it, but I eventually have to try it. Nails, oh, my nails are messed up. It needs what's it called? Trimming or whatever. Left pointer. It became a became a bent claw. But yeah, this one keeps bending, so I have to cut off all that excess up there. Otherwise, it curves. But yeah, I forgot to do that. I should have done that before I did this stream. I haven't realized your nails until you mentioned them. Moron mentioned them. Apparently, he likes looking at um nails. Thought your nails were like a fashion statement. No, it's just me being lazy and not liking short nails. Um, my nails grow really fast too, so that's my excuse. Like if I trim it down completely, it will be back like this in like 2 or 3 weeks. Also, I got done with my birthday card. You made a birthday card, or uh can't even tell if you're making up stuff about me now or whether I said that. Cutely Sims. Oh crap, I forgot. This looks gray because of the colors that I've been mixing here. That's fine. I'll make it work. Meow barker. What are you you becoming a are you morphing into some sort of creature? What paint do you use? This here is acrylic paint. But like I was mentioning before, I want to try watercolor eventually. Um Oil I haven't tried yet. I do have some oils, but uh I don't have any ventilation, so if I'm going to use mineral spirits, that's going to be an issue. I guess like one painting won't matter if I decide to try it on stream, but other than that, watercolor is fun. Watercolor scares me. Yuli becomes Denki and Barks. I don't know who Denki is. I had 3 birthday cards to do this month and I forgot all about it, so I had to pull all weekend and today and finish them. Just for your buddies or like family and stuff. Can we pull all the time spent working on this, or did you not? Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I did on it because I left it off for a while, right? And then I came back to it a few times after leaving it off for a while, and now I can't remember how much time I cumulatively spent on it. Cutely means Denji. Oh, the word like Denji means cute, cutely. We have a furry in chat, I guess. Makio, are you a furry? All right, I have an issue with here. I think I want to make it bright red. No, I'm no furry. No, it's not true. I have a thought about watercolor though. I might think to combine it with inks. Like if I were to do ink drawings and watercolor them, that'd be pretty cool. I I would I have a comic that would be perfect in that style, like a inked watercolor kind of. The whole thing would be inked in watercolor. I would have to do that one on paper, so eventually I will have to learn watercolor uh to a competent degree at least. Do you speak Spanish or Japanese? No, I know like a little bit of each, but not enough to like actually carry a conversation. Are these men or women? These are both dudes with really long hair, like me. Um, Ray's giving us. Sorry, I was locking in for a sec. Be right back. Agent out. All right, take your time. Like if you write Spanish, I can try to speak it, or Japanese. Like if you write Japanese in Romanji, I can't read um katakana or kanji. But if you write it out in like Roman characters, I can probably try to read it. I only speak Japanese and Spanish plus English like fluently. That's pretty good if you speak it fluently. That's pretty crazy, actually. Wow. Damn, that's good. Which is your native? Which is your native tongue? I'm always impressed by people who can speak multiple languages. I can't. I tried to learn a couple of times, but ultimately I feel like I have to like talk to someone in that language for it to stick with me. But I've been like on and off studying um romantic languages primarily, Latin based languages actually. It's like Germanic and romantic. Basically German, French, Italian and Spanish. Those are like three that I would really want to learn. Native is Japanese. I attempted Japanese once for like a week and I quit because I can't read it. I can't remember characters and stuff. That's my biggest obstacle. If it's to speak it, I can probably pick it up, but to read it, I probably will have trouble sticking with it. It might be a patience thing. Nihongo Jozu Janai. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically, hopefully that meant my Japanese is no good. I'm guessing that's Konnichiwa. I don't know if that is or isn't. It just looks familiar, like the characters. The H one, I think, is. Okay, it is, yeah. So I guess I remember that, like, somehow. Bro, Nichiwa. Ariga, thanks. Good boy for remembering. What the hell? Is this supposed to make me want to learn it? By treating me like a dog? I call everyone weird names, don't worry. Yeah, I assume so. Mm. No, we got a good boy Ray Rahu sound clip. I guess, I guess so. I have sound clips that I can play on the fly here. I'll give you guys one just because.
What are you doing, step bro?
Bruh.
There are two. Those are two. Like I call one of my friends Daddy Denki. That's so funny. It's like Daddy Yankee, but Daddy Denki. Do you know who Daddy Yankee is? What are you doing, step bro? Wild. I have a bunch of sound effects. Never use it. Because I get too concentrated, I guess, maybe. I don't know. This part here needs to be more red, I think. Like, it should light up and then go to darkness somewhere here, probably. Or maybe I should make it like a combination. Like Getsuga. From Bleach. Are you an Oreo? Because I want to open you up and lick what's in between. Damn, what the hell? That's some aggressive Riz, I guess. Bleach. I don't know, man. Is your father a satanic baker? Cause you fat as hell. Damn. Damn. Are you homework because I want to slam you on the table and do you all. Yeah. Mm. Do you believe in love at first sight, or do I need to? Oh, I know that one. I've heard that one before. That one's like a well known. Hey, babe, heaven must be missing an angel because I'm right here. Nice. Did you fall from heaven? Cause you look busted as hell. I must have gone fishing because you're the perfect catch. Heard that one before too. I love to take you out to the movies, but they don't allow snacks. They don't? I guess they want you to buy it from them, I guess. No pen, no paper, but still you draw my attention. You're just copy pasting these from a website. Bro searched up top 100 pickup lines or something. Not 100. No, I need 100. I don't know. You gotta search through 100 to find the perfect one. one 100 people? What? I don't know. 100, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh crap! I forgot to disconnect my. I can do it now. Forgot to disconnect my phone from the internet. Oh no, my computer doesn't charge fast. Yeah, okay, so the computer doesn't charge fast with that, so I can probably switch the wire out. This one needs white. Looks cutely, or cutely looks at the man on the right. The man on the right? This is the one that you like? Yeah, that's the right. That's the right, right? I think so. I don't think I flipped my camera or anything. So, should be. I do got one that isn't copy pasted. No, I'm not 14, but I'm the one for you. Oh, that one's kind of yawn. Got an art one. Is mom an artist because she made a masterpiece? Are you from Korea? Because I think you're my soulmate. Are you part phone charger? Because I'm dying without you. My crush is ugly without a GLY. I see. So they are ugly, ugly, ugly. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9 because I am the one you need. Me harassing Ray for no reason whatsoever. Okay. Bareback? Okay. Doki. Yeah, it's looking sick. Yeah, it's turning out pretty good. I just need to figure out little thing here or there, and it should be ready. But yeah, how you doing, pork chop? How you been? Good. That's good. I'm doing pretty good too. Also, welcome back, Makio. Oh, just realized you can't see a lot about the part that I was just working on. Wait, other details I need to figure out is what do I have over here? Because it's kind of blank. Doesn't mean I need to put something in it, but I think it would benefit from more detail here. Just because there's detail here, so it would balance out the sides. I don't need to do that here because they're both quite plain. I can maybe just darken it a bit, if anything. And the guy on the right reminds me of Megamind, and the dude on the left reminds me of Slime from the time I got reincarnated as a slime. I was warning you without taking someone else about it. I actually don't know. I recognize the name of it, but I don't know what it's about. It's an isekai. I can kind of tell that from the title. It's about that time that guy got reincarnated as a slime. Indeed. Also, hello, Lotus. How you doing? Mm. It's a guy playing Civ as a slime. Yeah, that was some. That would sum it up. I assume that it's something like that. Like you get reincarnated as a slime. There's one with a spider too, but I guess maybe it's a little different with that one. Cutely disappears from chat. Oh, you gotta go. All right, take it easy, Makio. It starts that way, anyways. In the third half, it becomes a full battle anime. Reincarnated as a slime is actually pretty good. I have a long list of stuff to watch, so what I get to is probably years old anime before I get to the newer ones, or have time to spare with like trying out something that I wouldn't typically watch, I guess. I just recently got back into gaming, so it feels pretty good to play games again. Like sitting down and playing. I just need to make sure that it doesn't become like a habit, I guess, or a habit that I can't control, or like spend too much time in. Um, because like I was saying last stream, I stopped playing because it was taking up way too many hours a year. So if I'm gonna start watching anime, I have to really prioritize series that is like, this is peak. I'm going to watch this. Like Frieren, I have that on the list. I have it all downloaded. The second season is coming out, so maybe my wait was justified because then I can just wait for that to come out and watch both seasons back to back. But I said that too about Attack on Titan, and I still haven't finished it. I watched like the first season or something, and first or second, maybe first and second, and then I was like, oh, I'll get back to it when it's like completed. And I think it's completed, but I haven't got back to it. Just because of time, really. I used to watch with my brother or my cousin. I think that's part of why I don't really care to watch stuff because there's like nobody nobody here to watch it. So. Plus, like we watch things the same way, so like sometimes you don't know if another person who you've never watched stuff with might be annoyed by this way of watching stuff, but we're always like uh just constantly talking while we're watching it. So like typically about what's happening and about like what we're seeing. So like if there's a sick shot or a sick animation, we'll be talking about, oh, like that shot was sick, the lighting here, blah blah blah. I'm super tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Gonna try and pop in more often though. Have a good, yeah, have a good one. Have a good rest, and I'll see you when I see you. What was your day like? My day was annoying at first, mostly because it's a Monday. Mondays are always annoying, and not super busy. That's usually the end of the week. Um, yeah, I guess that's pretty much the summary of it. Not much happens. Very low energy starts of the week. That's typical. How about you? That sound like a Monday indeed. I had finals for most classes. Okay. How do you feel about it? Feel like you did okay? Got statistically a 20% at least on chem file. 20%. Like, do you mean like uh chance of are you saying your chance of passing is 20%? Ow. I think I hit the mic. 50 questions, all multiple choice, 5 each. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I used to do that too. In high school though. Well, I used to go through the questions and see which ones are easy, answer those. Um Anything that said, "Oh, all of the above," I just go with all of the above. And then I just straight up guess the uh the other ones. Like, oh, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. So now my chance of getting the right one on just a straight out guess is probably 33%. And then I just go with whatever looks like it might be the answer. Three in a row. Was gonna do another, but it's gonna be a C next probably. Yeah, yeah. I think I should bring the small brush out for this. Oh, I'm almost at the 2 hour mark. It felt fast. I don't know, maybe I was talking more than normal. Drink water? Oh, yeah, I should do that. Where's my water bottle? Here it is. At least you get that hydration in before the 2 hour mark, yeah. Surprised my throat didn't start coughing. Start a coughing fit when I was reading comments, but um trying to think here, what do I do? Probably means you'll sleep better. How's the lack of coffee helping you? Yeah, it's been good. I haven't had like okay, so what used to happen is I used to get really tired around this time of day, and a little earlier. So like a little earlier would be the time that I would be like, oh yeah, I'll have a coffee because I'm feeling low energy, and then I would take the coffee, and I guess I would have a coffee crash around the time uh that I'm streaming here, right? That was probably what was happening. I don't remember having any benefit of energy regardless, so I was really taking coffee for no reason anyways. uh Husk, I was thinking who did it, but Husk pointed out that maybe the way that your body metabolizes caffeine when you have a coffee versus when you have tea changes the way um like the bioavailability, I think is what he mentioned, changes the way it like affects you. So that could be part of it at least. Um Ultimately I've been drinking tea instead. So tea has less coffee caffeine in it. Um I've had like way more energy. So I guess I'll only drink coffee when I want to sleep or something. Like if I know that, oh, I'm gonna have to like go to bed in a couple hours, maybe I'll just have a coffee and I'll get that crash and then take a and have like a good sleep. I don't think that's how you're supposed to use it, but that's how I'm gonna use it. Because I still have a bunch of coffee. Obviously, you buy a bunch, right? At a time to get the deal. And I like how coffee tastes, so it'll just be considered like a nighttime drink or something. And I probably won't really buy much more. For this composition, the way it is right now, is there anything that you're seeing? I'm trying to see if you're seeing something that I'm not seeing, but is there something that looks weird or a detail you think I should like add or um describe slash define more. Like if something looks weird or confusing. Not really, but I still, as I like the piece, all the same about 3/4 of a year ago. I see. I think I'll describe the city more here, especially going out maybe up to here, and maybe I'll let it blend in. Um, Maybe I'll describe his hair a bit more here. Seems thin, so yeah, I'll describe that a bit more here. Um, I don't think it's necessary for me to do much more than that, but I guess I'll after I take care of those details, I'll look at it again and decide if there's something I should add or enhance. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have for this stream. I'm gonna spend the rest of my time playing a game or two. I guess the bottom corners seem just a bit blandish. They're probably fine. The bottom corners here and here, right? I was thinking of leaving it like that intentionally, but there could be something that I could add. Like I was thinking about like border description or something, but it doesn't need it ultimately, right? Like maybe I could like just throw a strand or two into the darkness. I'll figure that out after. I do think there are details on his outfit that I could probably um hint at them being there because his outfit is pretty intricate, so it has like a lot of patterns and stuff. He needs his earring. I'm pretty sure he has like an earring and a couple other details that I could add to him. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's the difference on stream really. Zooming in looks better, so there's stuff I'm not seeing from here. Maybe it is a little bit more of a gradation. Like there's blue over here, and I think that you don't see that on stream probably, or you see it darker. That's probably yeah. It's fine. I'll see if I can just add random hints of details. It doesn't need to be too much. He's supposed to be a celestial kind of entity, so maybe I will see if I can add spots or something like for to hint at like stars, like sparkly. What's there? Oh yeah, and I'll fix my nails. I guess I'll do that before a game. But yeah, that's the stream. I'm not gonna raid anyone or anything. So I'll see you guys when I see you. Possibly tomorrow. I'm not sure. Because I do want to get the webtoon and stuff fixed up. I'll need 2 more pages before I can upload it though. I'm uh probably gonna start those this week. I don't know if I'm ready to start them tomorrow though. Because I want to plan it out a little bit more so then I can execute it much more quickly. We're 20-ish hours on that page, so that's 300% faster. I think I can go faster than that though. And do it like within the week is probably the biggest thing because while it was 20 hours of work on those 2 pages, it was spread across like I don't know 2 weeks or something. So I need to increase the amount of time I actually put into the pages per week and not just execute them faster on their own. But yeah, I'll see you guys. There's a lot of stuff to think about. Good luck on chopping and such. Ciao, ciao. See ya. And for YouTube, same thing. See you guys when I see you. You're stopping live? Yeah, I'm done here. I'll see you when I see you. Have a good night.